Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And that gets things running.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time...
He's gone for goal! Wonderful from Del Piero!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Oh, what a climb! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And he's picked out the run. And he's having a shot! Just off target.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Davis. Well timed, excellent interception. That's a little off target. Mbappe. Rafinha.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He's shifted, surely! It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. Botafogo really could have done without this. To further improve their position of comfort. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
Algeria are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Aimed beyond the defence. Cross from Rafinha, climbs up big! Bullet is always scanning the pitch for targets, and it's Perisic. Iniesta. Bullet. Looking tidy in possession here. Takes the shot! No, he's missed it.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And here's Davis. Bale is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Drogba. Iniesta. Oh, that's a key interception. He's looking wide.
There will be 3 minutes.
And it's Perisic. Davis. Messi. Iniesta.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Oh, important interception. And the half-time whistle goes. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal.
Can he finish? And it's in! The second half off to a spectacular start. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
But Del Piero! And he hits the net! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Punched away. Oh, beautifully shaped ball. Now it's Rafinha. Cross, he rises! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Oh, super ball! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Perisic. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as...
He's had a shot! It is a fantastic goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And the lead is extended still further. And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Great chance! Against the crossbar. Quality ball. That is ended up in no man's land. Messi. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Algeria shapes to shoot! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Corner number 2 then. Keeper's dealt with that. Botafogo have the chance to go the other way. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Gullit. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Otto simply refused to be outdone there. And here's Messi. Perisic absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Goes for the shot! And for sure, that was not one of his best. Gullit. That ball looks a good one. Decent chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Barcelona.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, we're on the way. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
David De Gea, simply because of the remarkable stride.
All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. Botafogo presented with a golden opportunity here. So the would-be breakthrough moment. That is some save from De Gea. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Nice looking ball. That's been cut out, well played. Davis goes direct. And here's Perisic. Mateus played into space. And that is as far as they're going to go. Quarter of an hour played. Mbappe. He's found the way through. Tries a shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Mbappe can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, what a climb! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Mbappe. Now it's Alvarez. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Neymar. Alvarez. Alvarez unable to make it happen for all his good intention. Bellingham! Sensational from Bellingham! That is a gem! An absolute gem! He has given that the lot. Bang!
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting enough.
Shoots! Rafinha.
Botafogo really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
He's picked his way through. And he thumps it clear. And claimed it back swiftly. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, super find. Mbappe had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Alvarez. De Gea gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Now it's Rafinha. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
2 added minutes has been
quality
indicated.
clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And there is the half-time whistle. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about...
Oh, smashing header! And he hits the net! They have come roaring back!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Cannavaro. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. That's beautifully weighted. De Gea claims comfortably. Looking for the run. Davis. Can he latch on to this? De Gea claims it without any fuss. Passes coming off in quick succession here. It's a searching pass. And it's Beckham. Now it's Alvarez. And he's had a hit!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Bellingham. Oh, good ball! And he shoots! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Mbappe completely showed too much of that to the keeper, and he'll be kicking himself for it.
Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. So a couple of front-footed alterations here, a pair of forwards entering the field.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what system they'll be playing with now, Peter.
Bojan. Oh, no, that was never going to make it.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And he cuts out the supply. Looking for options for movement. Botafogo needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Oh, that's a fine interception.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Chance here to counter.
Has been indicated.
Beckham. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, we're on the way. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim? It takes a shot! And the shot! And again! What a wonderful goal!
Can you think of a better way to have started this game? Talk about how to stamp your authority on things. You've just seen it.
Messi duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Botafogo are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. That'll be a throw-in. Serginho, and it's Messi. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Driving on and making good progress. Neymar. Nicely weighted ball. Messi! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Trabzonspor with the corner, there first. Here's the header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Now he's off and running. He's in plenty of space here. He's got tall. Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Tries to play it through. Played out to the right. Showing good feet. Not the most accurate pass. Drogba.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
That's a throw. Saliba. Now that's well seen too. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. That is a brilliant interception. Robertson. Neymar is someone with real dynamite in his boots. In with the challenge. Now it's Batistuta. And it's Serginho. Beckham. Robertson. And this is Neymar. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Neymar.
Botafogo certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Gets his head up! And the keeper couldn't hold it. He has done it! Botafogo back on level terms! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
So what can they make of this? And the half-time whistle goes. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. And we are up to the break.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And the game has already resumed here. Oh, beautifully shaped ball. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Oh, he's burst! He's having a go! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Trabzonspor have their second corner now. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And there's the shot! And he's cut it out. Botafogo are looking to go forward now. Drogba looking to add to his goal. He's gone for goal! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, what a climb! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
That's Park Ji-sung. Cannavaro wins the duel this time. Neymar. And that's a good-looking ball. Chance here to counter. And this is Beckham. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Botafogo! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
After 68 minutes.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Botafogo take the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Substitutions taking place.
And it's De Bruyne. Neymar. He's found a way through.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
De Gea breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And he's picked it up out wide. Looking to play him in. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, smashing header! He should have put that one away.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Tries to pass it through. Park Ji-sung. This looks shoots! Oh, he's been caught napping.
4 added minutes has been
Neymar.
indicated.
There will be 4 extra minutes. And it's Neymar. Now it's Rafinha.
Such good technique.
Now that looks a decent ball. Rafinha receives it in a wide position. And he's there to belt it away. And that will be it. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's away we go then. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to...
Osimhen! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Played into space out wide. Shoots! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, what a climb! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time.
And it's Neymar. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's on it, can he get away? And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Locatelli. Now, the decent chance! in double quick time. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Now it's Drogba. Not the most accurate pass. It'll be a throw-in.
Botafogo are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Oh, no joy this time. Now he's off and running. And it's Perisic. Rafinha, and he's managed to get free. Now here's the delivery. Botman with the clearance. Raul. Now it's Neymar. Neymar, good strong midfield running here. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Perisic. That has been slung wide. And he welcomes it in. There's no flag. He's having a shot! He scores! Just one goal in it now. Game on!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
And Torres! There was plenty of power on that. Locatelli! Locatelli! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Manchester United have their second corner now. Keeper's dealt with that. And here's Neymar. Very nicely done. Locatelli is onto this.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
And he's in on goal for a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. And he's following up! They've done it! Two to the good, and the whistle goes for half-time. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Rafinha. Now it's Drogba. Donatoni. And they've got rid. Raul. Now, can they get him away? And it's Beckham. And this is Drogba. Goes looking wide. Ball driven towards the far post. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
He's played it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
And he's straight offside. Under an awful lot of pressure. Aimed beyond the defence. Perisic delivers. Now it's Raul. That's a nicely shaped ball. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Locatelli gets into a good position. Nice interception, well timed. And here's Osman, and he shoots! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
No, he wasn't going to let him past. Jordan Henderson. Threads one in.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the...
Terrific header! It's in! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Beckham with the cross.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Climbs up big! It's in! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it! Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
And that means just one thing. Match ball.
This is such a dominant...
And there goes the final whistle. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The action has already started. Bebeto, one half, of course, of one of the deadliest strike partnerships in history.
Yeah, he's the perfect fit for a fox-in-the-box type player, as he's got surprisingly good vision and an eye for a pass.
Chance for a shot! Goal! Spain! And it's Spain who take the lead.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Looking for options for movement. And a chance! They've scored! 2-0, and in next to no time. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Spain are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Now it's Bebeto. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And the finish! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And it's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Bullet! He's missed, but not by that far. And here's Pato, and he's running through. He's having a shot! Sané. Now that looks a decent ball. It's Pato! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Alexander Pato is offering a right smile there.
And this is Perisic. Oh, no joy this time. He's trying to hit the front line here. Tries to play it through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And that is out of play. Botafogo yet to have an attempt on goal. Great vision.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Now it's Beckham. Beckham.
Oh, great feat, that.
Hangs in a cross. Van Dijk attempts a clearance. A real chance! Oh, easy pickings there. And this is Pato. And this is Mohamed Salah! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Mohamed Salah really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Hungary with the corner. They're first. He's got tall. A 1-0 lead established.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Odo. And here's Hullet. And this is Beckham. Sané looking to be a menace in the final third.
Botafogo truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Perisic. No, that was never going to make it. Looking to play him in. And it's Beckham. Pato. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Knocks it into space. He's in plenty of space here. It's Drogba! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And this could be the final action of the first half. He rises!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And the half-time whistle goes. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And the second half gets underway.
Botafogo really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Mohamed Salah! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. And he's there to retrieve it. That's a good ball out wide. He is just caressing the ball.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And here's Mohamed Salah. Botafogo still chasing a one-goal deficit here. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Keeper's got good distance on that. Threads one in. Xavi Alonso. And here's Hullet. And here's Mohamed. It's Salah! It's hit the upright. Forward it goes. And it's Gattuso. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time is...
Has a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Hungary have their second corner now. And another try! Perisic. Rui Costa. Rui Costa going face-to-face with his great rival. Well read, and the danger is averted. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Beckham. Well, the defence... Oh, what has happened here? Mohamed Salah looks to get on the end of this. Perisic. Aimed beyond the defence. He's found a way through. Decent chance! And that would have been game, set and match.
Alexander Pato really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
And it's Perisic. Can he get onto this? It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Big header!
Botafogo really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Now it's Pato. Into the last 5 minutes. And he welcomes it in. It's a pretty loose pass. Tries to pass it through. Robertson picks it up out wide.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was tense. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And already we're underway here. Now it's Neymar. Oh, well measured. Good ball, good take. Threads one in. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Nicely spread. Schneider, Otto, and he's managed to get free. Great run on the overlap here. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he's going to have his name taken. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. So he's plotting something before playing it in. And it's Xavi Alonso. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Villa. Neymar. Rijkaard. Botafogo are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Nicely weighted ball. And a chance! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. And it's Schneider. Otto is one whose deliveries we all know about. Knocks it into space. Oh, what has happened here? Chance, surely! Now that is commitment to the cause. And we have our very first corner. Chiellini is there and he can get that clear. Tries from distance. Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Now this could be a chance. Nicely aimed pass.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Drogba. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Drogba unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Aimed in towards the centre. And we hit half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0.
Would the father of a boy in a blue hat kindly make his way to the information centre?
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. Now it's Platini. Otto did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Schneider. Drogba. It's Drogba! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Botafogo have their second corner now. Danger averted for now. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Kaká in the side, just about as box office as it gets.
Yeah, I totally agree. He, in many ways, the blueprint of the modern-day number 10, lauded for his simple and very graceful style of play. Really is a player who has the lot.
You come to the game just to see him play. Wriggles his way through, ball driven towards the far post. Otto. And he's picked it up out wide. In once more. Now that's well seen too. It's not an especially good pass, that. Xavi Alonso. And it's Rijkaard. And it's Iniesta. Can he get on the end of this? He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
And it's made its way to him. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Kaka can so cleverly bypass the press. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Drogba is onto it in a flash. That's a nicely shaped ball. Kaka. Arsenal are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose. Takes a shot! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And here's Schneider. Otto puts them all in. Howson getting this one clear. Kaka charging forward, the ball at his feet. Iniesta.
Botafogo truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Oh, important interception. Has a look and plays it forward. Great defending, strong and determined. Schneider aimed beyond the defence. Drogba gets flagged offside. Kukçu is always looking to break lines.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now, can they get him away? There's the whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Hello, everybody.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And the second half gets underway.
Botafogo really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And the pass is intercepted. Glip. Iniesta. Otto. Passing is crisp and sharp. Otto has it out wide and gets his head on it! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic.
Real chance! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner. Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
Arsenal are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Plays a sharp little ball here.
That's good play from him.
Donatoni. And he was alert to it. Iniesta, the man with the tools to make a difference here. Now it's Drogba. Robertson, looking to play him in. Nice interception, well timed. And it's Schneider. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Here's a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Xabi Alonso actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
He's in a good position here. It's Drogba! Goal! Botafogo! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Substitution for Botafogo. Number 13, Iniesta.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 6,
Botafogo go into the lead.
Substitutions taking
Listen,
place.
when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team,
He face-to-face shoots! He's got a goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And that really is so impressive.
well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So the lead now is 2. And the finish! It's loose, and there's Alonso! Off the post!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Out towards the flank. Big goal! Irwin. Well, that is one way to stop him.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Kokchu making good progress on the right-hand side. Looking for options for movement. Now there's a fine, and the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Arsenal with the corner, they're first. Xabi Alonso. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Botafogo have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback.
And an exciting one too.
Drogba picking up the Man of the Match award. And So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And as you can see, we've already started here. But that has not gone well. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, this lad, Dominic.
Just the goal. It's Drogba! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Otto. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Jimenez cuts it out, looking for options for movement.
That's going in strongly.
That is good alertness. Deftly away. It's a pretty loose pass. Schneider can so cleverly bypass the press. And here's Drogba. He's a sharp little ball here. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Schneider, there's the shot! And he hits the net! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. That was easy, almost too easy.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority...
De Bruyne! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do.
A big header! No mistake! And they're at it again in double quick time. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Botafogo are having a ball here. And it's Schneider. And it's made its way to him.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
And the first half is done. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Botafogo are looking awesome. Going into half-time with a lead then that is surely insurmountable. So we're just settling back into this second half. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. De Bruyne. Van Dijk. Now it's Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. That's the keeper's ball. Schneider is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Tries to play it through. Now this could be a chance. Big chance! Oh, crossbar! A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
No, it's come to nothing. Otto. De Bruyne, given the lift of his goal. Otto. Knocks it into space. Rafinha. Lovely bit of skill. He's got away. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Yamal, looking for the run. And he cuts out the supply. Xavi Alonso. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Out for a throw. And it's Otto. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Mount, played out to the right. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
De Bruyne. That is a great pick out. That is a brilliant interception. Szoboszlai.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's shifting through the gears here. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And that will be the final act. Botafogo, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's away we go then. They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add. And it continues.
Shot a goal! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Nantes with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Bullish header! And now they can spring out of defence. That is ended up in no man's land. Robertson.
Well, Xabi Alonso is the standout. He'll be looking to set the tempo and dictate the play here, Peter.
He is so integral to this team, isn't he?
Yeah, he has the quarterback influence on a team so that as soon as he gets on the ball, everyone starts making runs. He's a master passer and a beautiful manipulator of the ball.
Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, it's Van Basten. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Yep, it's a corner. Ronaldinho plays it short. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's their second corner of the game. Cannavaro getting this one clear. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's
And the shot! Goal! Nantes! That is so good, such sharp skills. And such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Nantes have broken through. It's 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
He won't be happy with that
great
one.
feat, that.
And the shot's on here. And a chance! Oh, what about that? Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about...
Header! And it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
A case now of complete control.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And Van Basten against the crossbar. And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Bangladesh certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
That's an imaginative pass. A probing pass. It's a pretty loose pass. Albert Ferrer. Could be danger here. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Pass somewhat off target. Schneider. Albert Ferrer cuts it out. Odo.
There will be 3
and it's
minutes
Neymar.
added time.
He's got away. Big chance! So is this the start of a comeback? Drogba. And the half-time whistle goes.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1.
Substitution on the field. Number 5, David Villa. Coming on to replace him.
There's the start of the second half.
Number 10, Donadoni.
David Villa.
That's good play from him.
Villa's. There's the header! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Mateus. Now it's Drogba. Albert Ferrer kept his eye on it, and he's there. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. That's a nicely shaped ball. Xavi Alonso. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And this is Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And that's put paid to a promising move. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Neymar. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, good take in a good area. Van Bouten did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm struggling to work.
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. Drogba considers his options. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Oh, it's come off the upright. He went for the curler.
Substitutions taking place.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass, and a tricky one at that.
Can he get it through? And he welcomes it in. Well read, and the danger is averted. Aimed beyond the defence. Shapes to shoot! He scores! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. Neymar duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Substitution on the field. Number 3, Cannavaro. Number 15.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 18.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now. All of a sudden, this one's totally up for grabs.
Number 14, Cafu. Number 22, Beckham. Number 21, El Hadj Diouf. Number 23, De Bruyne.
Looking for the run.
Substitution in progress.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Koeman. De Bruyne.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. No, it's come to nothing.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Oh, good-looking ball. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Good ball, good take. Cannavaro. Schneider. Oh, easy pickings there. And this is Neymar. And that is as far as it goes. Nantes can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster, that. Your final thoughts, Jim?
A good show, Peter. A good show of character, a good show of resilience. This is a team that was never going to be intimidated by the crowd and their opposition, and it was thoroughly professional.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to today's
evening. The
match.
skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway.
There's Vitor Baia, Peter, exuding his unique brand of calm and confidence, as per usual.
Yeah, he's one of those keepers, isn't he, who has that certain aura around him.
And I think that gives the defence a massive boost. Having someone like that behind you can really give you that.
He rises! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
The goal scorer.
The
after
movement
5
so
minutes
precise, the finish
Number 10.
sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Tries to play it through. Ronaldinho's delivery. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. So who's he going to be aiming for here? It's loose, and there's... This time, surely! He's scored! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Neymar. Great vision. Could be danger here. And the shot! Goal! And they've got their lead back. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? It's played through for him. Neymar. Decent chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Oh, smashing header! And he's heaved it away. Kante did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And he's got the beating of his man. Chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Well, that comes down as wasteful again. The pass broke the line, and the finish, I think, broke a few hearts.
Can he get on the end of this? Cafu gets it clear. Oh, there's a probing ball. Can he get it through? Look at and this. It's Ronaldinho! They've done it! It's level again! What a match we have!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us. Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Ronaldinho! Ronaldinho!
This is quite a battle.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Stoichkov ploughing through the middle. Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's a little off target. Neymar. No, he's not getting any further than that.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Shoots! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it! The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Madrid come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Well, time to catch your breath after a manic first half. Goals, goals and more goals, but only one between them.
Substitutions taking place.
And the action is back underway. And it's played forward. Cannavaro cuts it out.
Bangladesh clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Shot, surely! He scores! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Bayer gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Cafu kept his eye on it, and he's there. Nicely weighted ball.
Well,
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Big chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Vinicius Junior has found the net here, of course, and that could set him on his way. Ronaldinho. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that was very necessary. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Oh, this looks sharp. And this is Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
Neymar. Mateus threads one in. De Gea claims comfortably. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Conte is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Shot could be on. Danger averted for now. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. No way through. He has found the way through. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Not too much to add on here, just a minute. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Yellow or red? It is red. Madrid are down to 10 men.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
And that may well be that. That is that. Madrid have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
They've taken advantage of some complacency, Peter, but if you're offered a chance to do that, then you've got to be ready to pounce.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we.